You are watching Maruti Suzuki presents ESPN Cricket for Match Day. It's been an absorbing day of Test cricket. The pitch had plenty for the bowlers, but then the Indian batsmen also applied themselves. 172 for 3 India at the moment. Virat Kohli 82 not out, and you've also got Ajinkya Rahane. He's reached his half century as well. That partnership has allowed India to claw back into the game. That after Australia had notched up 326 runs in their first innings. Joining me, Murli Karthik, VVS Lakshman, Damian Martin. We begin, as always, with you rating a few aspects of the game. Okay, we'll start with VVS this time. Again, you remember the scale? 1 to 10?
Absolutely.
Okay, no India's bowling in the first session?
6.
I would give them 7.
Damien?
7.
7, okay. Nathan Lyon's performance so far?
7.
8.
8. Okay, interesting. I'll dwell on
7.
that a little bit. Okay, Damien goes with 7. Rahane's innings?
10 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
Wow. Okay, Damien?
Oh, you guys are biased. I got 8.
8. Okay. Kohli's innings?
Unmatched.
That-
It's infinity.
That's a problem when you've already given it 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Has to be 10 out
15
of
on
10.
10.
No, but 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, both the
for him as
batsmen are
well.
fantastic.
Okay, Damien?
All 10s. All 10s.
All
Yeah.
10.
Fantastic.
Okay, Australia's pace bowlers?
Again, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
Damien?
Yeah. I'm going 6.
Okay, let me put that question to you. Why 6 then?
I want more wickets.
Okay. No, I mean in general, you haven't been impressed with the way they bowl?
I think they've bowled well. I mean, I think, look, Kohli's played outstanding. I mean,
Yeah.
to go high, you want more wickets, obviously, and it's been a good contest today. I mean, it's a great partnership,
Yeah.
and it's a great fight on between batsman and bowler.
The reason I asked that question is, yes, not too many wickets to show for, but were you impressed with the way they bowled or not?
They could have been much better. And this I tell the way they bowled to Rahane, because you got the wicket of Pujara. Someone like Virat Kohli was really looking, he was dominating the innings. But what I felt was they gave too many loose deliveries to Rahane, because if you see the scoring areas of Rahane, square of the wicket on the offside, some overpitch bowlers, you see 16 runs between point and the third man region, and invariably Rahane always looks to play square of the wicket, plays besides the line and plays the cut a lot of time early on in his innings, when he's looking to counter attack, when he's looking to be very positive. And that's when I thought they should have bowled the wicket line. That's when I thought that they should have pitched the ball up. So that's why I gave them 6.
Okay, when he came on to bat, Ajinkya Rahane, at the fall of Cheteshwar Pujara's wicket, it seemed like a cat on a hot tin roof.
No, I wouldn't say that. I see sometimes you come in with a mindset that if I am thrown something, I'm going to have a go at it. Because on a wicket like this, which was juicy, sometimes you want to counter-attack with the right sense. I'm not saying that you just counter-attack just for the sake of it. You know that these are my areas. If they bowl there, I'm going to go for it. And that's exactly what he did. And then as soon as he got to around 25-30, he was a different batsman. So not on a hot
The
tin
two
roof.
interesting, No,
I'm done.
Yeah, there are two interesting things which you can observe with Rahane's batting on this tour so far. Number one is Virat Kohli in the press conference has given him green signal to go out and play fearlessly. Because what we have seen over the last 12 to 18 months, we have seen Rahane play a very subdued knock. Even in subcontinent condition, even when India went overseas. But when you saw the 2014-15 during that phase, Rahane always was a free-flowing batsman. Now what you saw in Adelaide and also today was he's going out and expressing himself. He's not playing shots which are very, very flamboyant or rash shots. He's playing to a plan, and whenever the ball is there to cut, he's going and playing that shot. Whenever the ball is there to be pulled, he's playing those shots. So I think it's a very intentional effort from Rahane, where he knows that I have to. The best way for me to score runs is by playing positive. In the past, I've tried to build my innings where I've occupied the crease for a long number of time, which happened against even West Indies in Hyderabad. But that's not really been an attacking Rahane's innings. And Rahane, whenever he's done well, he's always played that attacking knock.
Okay, Damien, what did it look like to you looking at that innings, especially the first 30 runs of looking at of Ajinkya Rahane? Was it more out of nervousness, or do you think, no, that was the game plan that he came out with?
Well, it's probably the question for him, isn't it? I mean, we can sometimes we've been in those positions batting, haven't you? And you're nervous, so you're trying to hit everything and trying to get up to quick score. We said that with Finch as well. You know, you want to hit the ball and try and get ahead of the game of your scoring. But as Laxman said there, I think from Kohli's point of view, you know, you try and talk to your batsman day and say, you know, be attacking and flowing, but there's still a fine line, isn't it, between, you know, it's Test cricket still. You've got to get in, you've got to find a foundation and build your innings, and the great players do that. And we're seeing that with Kohli at the moment. So it's trying to find that balance, isn't it, of playing yourself, playing attacking, but still a little bit defensive.
Okay, we've got a question also coming in for Ajinkya Rahane and the way he was batting, and the reason we're looking at, you know, was it nervousness, was it confidence? Divij Gala wants to know, did Rahane's attacking display help him settle down on this pitch and also unsettle the bowlers' plans for him? Okay, that's the interesting bit. Unsettle the bowlers. Did it unsettle?
I don't know whether if it was unsettling, yeah, but it definitely woke them up, because you don't expect, you think that, oh, Pujara has got now 3 wickets down so quickly, and the next man coming in who's himself searching for runs. Yes, he did get runs in the last innings, but it's not been that kind of, what should I say, the last 12 months for Ajinkya Rahane as we all want him to do. So it could be that it definitely allowed Ajinkya Rahane to settle down, because you play a few shots, things come off for you, you reach a reasonable amount of total for your own self, you've got the captain at the other end, and then you get on with it. But with the Australians, yes, that would have definitely woken them up and said, oh, we need to do something else now.
Okay, going back to the bowlers, that the way they performed, the Australian bowlers, as you gave them 6 points, the fast bowlers, but you ranked Nathan Lyon a bit higher. At the end of the day, Lyon doesn't have any wickets to show for. Why is it that you rated him that high, despite him not picking up?
It's control.
Okay.
It's control. I never ever rate a batsman or a bowler just by their performance. So performance is a byproduct of what you're trying to do there on the wicket. And I always see what is the game plan of a particular player, and are they able to execute that game plan well. So what we saw with Nathan Lyon was he was able to execute his plan perfectly. He didn't get the rewards, but he was very consistent, the way you expect Nathan Lyon to be. He didn't try too much. He didn't try to overflight. He didn't try to bowl fast. He didn't try going round the wicket. I think he was there and thereabouts, because he knows that what is his role and what is the best way for him to take wickets. Whereas from the fast bowler's point of view, I thought they over-tried, because as a batsman, on this wicket, the toughest shot is playing the drive. On this wicket, the easiest shot is square outside the off stump, where I get the room and there are no fielders back. You know, anything with the pace, with the bounce, you can easily help yourself to a boundary over the point region. So that was loose bowling. That was over-ambitious bowling. If they would have stuck to the discipline which just showed when Murali Vijay and KL Rahul were batting early on, or the way they bowled when Pujara and Virat was batting, then it would have been fine. Rahane would have found it tough to score runs easily. The moment you get to a 20-25 quickly, even though you're nervous, you settle down. And I think those 25 runs came at a very quick pace for Rahane.
Okay, as he's saying, Lyon was bowling really well. Do you think one difference, I'm just looking at Virat Kohli, he got out to him, you know, trying to prod the ball. He was looking to play a bit more rather than just keep prodding against Nathan Lyon. Could that be the reason that they haven't been able to dislodge?
Sometimes you prod because the ball's spinning and bouncing. And sometimes you play because you know that you're assured that it's not going to do that much. But you saw that nobody was allowed to dominate. The 22 overs with whatever number of runs he gave, it tells you a big story. Yes, he bowled beautifully. Sometimes your figures don't tell you how well you've bowled or what kind of control or what you have done for your side. At this moment on a second day pitch where there was not enough, there was a delivery which nearly got Virat Kohli when he left the ball. That was quite early on in the innings. It nearly shaved that off bail. So I seriously thought that with Nathan Lyon, you can just operate anyone else from the other end, because he was still threatening. Although he didn't get a wicket, he was still there and thereabouts. It's just a question of getting that initial breakthrough, which every bowler needs. It could come early on in your spell, or you still have to peg away, and then you suddenly reap the rewards for what you've done. So he had a great day, I thought.
The difference between Adelaide and Perth so far is there's no rough patch for Nathan Lyon in front of the right-handers' highs. You know, so when
which Mitchell Stark makes for.
So when there is a rough patch, the ball will grip a bit and then it will bounce. Whereas it's not gripping here, even though it's getting bounced, but it's killing onto the batsman. So it becomes very easy for the batsman to use the pace to rotate the strike. The moment the ball starts gripping, then it becomes tough for the batsman.
Okay, so credit to the Indian batsmen as well, the way they've tackled Nathan Lyon up until this moment. Okay, we've got a question on Nathan Lyon, and I'll take that question to Damian Martin. Jiten wants to know, Lyon again did not have a silly mid-off in the final session. It seems Australia are reluctant to have a fielder in that position, even though it has altered the batsman's approach. Damian?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, you might have to ask the spinner there really about that. But I mean, I think it just depends on what Nathan Lyon felt and how he's going about it. As I said, there's no rough there as well. Spinning the ball in, he might have thought there was better options and a wicket ball of somewhere else. I mean, yes, early on we said there's someone standing there in the batsman's face, but what Nathan Lyon, his field and his plans, he probably didn't want one there.